Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're in Houston, Texas, and we have a few checkouts that happened earlier today. So I just stopped by to give an overview of the properties and just to walk around and see what's going on, what it might need. Sometimes we're low on supplies, sometimes things might need a minor adjustment, tightening, fixing, things of that nature. So let's do a walkthrough and see what's going on. So we're at one of the properties here, the first one for today, and it looks pretty good so far. As you see, I brought my supplies here. We almost always need toilet paper and tissues. Normally I have someone stock it, I'll just have them delivered. But since I'm in town, I decided to just bring them myself. As you see here, we also use Tide Pods. So you might be wondering why we use Tide Pods instead of just traditional liquid laundry detergent, because it's way cheaper. However, we've noticed in our past that the guests tend to take things. That's the best way we could put it. So you'll leave a bottle of Tide, a container, and you'll come the very next checkout and it's completely gone. They took the entire bottle. So to reduce issues like that, we switched over to Tide Pods or any kind of brand, and we just leave out what they need for their stay. So if they're staying 5 days, we might leave 5 to 7 pods. That way they only can take what they need, and if they don't use it at all, they'll just leave it alone. Another cool thing that we do here is all our TVs use Roku TVs by the On brand. They're the cheapest TVs you can get for the size, and you can find them at Walmart for a very good price. And all the TVs have the thing called guest mode, where the guest checks in almost like in a hotel. They put the date they're staying until, and then they're able to automatically clear out of their services. So if they have Netflix, Amazon, or things like that, they sign in. Once the date passes, it automatically checks them out and resets everything. So there's no passwords and accounts that someone else can use when they come for their stay. As you see, we're able to customize the title on the top. So we have it say book directly with us with Jovan.com. That way you can go directly to our website and see our other properties and also see that our prices are more competitive. And maybe when you come back in the future, you can book with us directly. On every house, we have supply closets that are locked to guests, and that way we can have all our supplies in the closets without guest access. This is very important for each one of your properties to have one of these, because that way people won't have to lug storage around in their cars. They can simply just leave them here in the home. This is kind of our Gen 1 system of locks. We've since upgraded to where we just change the doorknobs, and it's just a doorknob with a code. That way it's automatically locked, and we don't have to worry about someone accidentally forgetting to lock this when they leave. Some of the things you see here, like we showed before, the Tide Pods. We have extra toilet paper. We have extra paper towels. I even have an extra remote for the TV just in case someone misplaces it or completely loses it. We have both AA and AAA to replace TV remote batteries, and also our front door locks, which use AA batteries. So here we have the dishwasher pods, and we pretty much stick to the same theme of pods versus anything else, because we can just leave out as many pods as necessary for each guest. And we have some extra laundry detergent and fabric softener that we use for ourselves once the cleaners can come and access this locked closet. Also very important, we try to use smart thermostats as often as we can. That way we can control the temperature remotely and also set schedules. So if a guest sets a temperature that's way too low, it'll automatically readjust to a more reasonable temperature after a certain period of time. Most of our guests are out during the day, so they might set it to something like 65 degrees and then they won't even be home. So we have it set to 72 to 74 degrees by default. And if the guest is home, while it changes, they can just change it back themselves. But a lot of times the guests are not even at the property when they set these low temperatures. So now we're next door in one of the bedrooms here. And if you can see behind me, we have a bed on the floor. So it looks like the guest here broke this bed. We can see that it's all twisted here. So when you lay on it, it goes on its side and it's not able to support anyone's weight. And we see here that that's broken. So pretty much what we have to do is replace this bed. We already ordered a new one. It's already here. This happened last night. The guest already checked out today after they broke it. And now we're going to have to get someone to build the bed and discard this old one. So pretty much things like this happen all the time, where they break an item and it honestly doesn't matter if it's their fault or it's normal wear and tear. It has to be replaced as soon as possible. I like to use Amazon or Wayfair.com to order large furniture pieces. Wayfair can deliver things as fast as 2 business days, and Amazon can be as fast as same day. But normally with larger items, it'll take normally around a day or 2 to get delivered. It's pretty much impossible to get stuff same day to replace your current furniture. So if a guest breaks something, you have to relay the message to them that this is going to take more than a day. Once we replace the bed, discard the bed, we have to then tally up how much money we spent, money on someone actually installing the bed, and then of course hauling the old one away. And once we get the total price for that, we pretty much send a reimbursement request to Airbnb that goes to the guest, and the guest can choose if they want to pay it or not. If they decide to decline it or ignore it, then it gets escalated to Airbnb's team directly, and then we're able to get a payout through Airbnb. We provide here to guests our makeup wipes. It's very important because if they don't have anywhere to wipe their makeup on for the ladies, they will literally just use the towels. And we use white towels everywhere. We try to keep the same standard as a hotel. So providing these makeup wipes is very helpful for them. They're able to wipe their makeup off and just throw them away, opposed to ruining our towels. So here we are, and we have this box here. This is the new bed replacement, and the next guest doesn't check out until tomorrow afternoon or evening. So we have the whole day here to build this bed, but it should probably only take about an hour or so to get this bed fixed or replaced. And as you can see here, the guest decided to hand wash all of their dishes, which is very unusual. Normally everyone uses the dishwasher. People really hate washing dishes, so we normally see that thing packed with dishes, but it's cool that we know at least that it's clean. So now we're in the last property of the day, and here is the closet. It's pretty much stocked with most of the supplies now. Still needs a little bit of organization, but we have once again our paper towels, toilet paper, all our soaps. That includes shower gel, shampoo, dish soap. We also supply hand soap. We have some disinfectant sprays. We have our laundry pods and our dishwasher pods. And we also even carry some extra supplies in case someone breaks things, like extra cups, extra bowls, extra plates, and things of that nature. So today we was able to see some little tips and tricks about the cleaning process and locking our closets. Also, I was able to show you the specific TVs we use and how you can use guest mode. Hopefully these tips and tricks can help you in your Airbnb journey, and we'll see you next time.